I've earned the respect for myself. That's the biggest thing for me, not even just the world, but for Sha'Carri Richardson. I put that respect on me for me. I've been downplaying myself for so long, and this entire season, I know I belong. I know I deserve to be here, and it just feels amazing to execute that as well.
All right, let's talk about Sha'Carri Richardson for a second. And this video won't be super long, but I do want to talk about Sha'Carri Richardson for two reasons. One, because I thought about doing this video as a applause video to her because she stuck her head, you know, down, and she grinded and she did exactly what people told her to do. And this is one of the few cases where you can honestly say somebody took the criticism that they were getting and turned it into a victory. And we do have to applaud that. She did exactly what she was supposed to do in that situation. And being somebody who saw her the first time and was a fan instantly, because I do love the track and field sport that the women have going on over there. I think it's one of the best women's sports out of all of them, to my in my opinion. But honestly, she's making headlines for another reason, and that is because she walked past some white interviewers, some white media members, and gave the interview to the one black guy.
After winning a gold medal at the World Athletic Championships, Sha'Carri was bombarded by the media, and she refused to speak to every single one of them, except the black person, the brother. So when Sha'Carri said right here the previous day that she was only doing it for herself and God and us, she wasn't playing, y'all.
When I first saw that clip, I really didn't think much of it. I thought, well, good. She just needs to, you know, walk past most and maybe give one or two interviews. Don't talk too much. I didn't think about a black and white scenario at all. And, you know, I don't think anybody else should either. Even if that is the case, to be honest with you, we should just be glad that she's not doing a lot of talking. Just do more running right now. And when you do talk, be inspirational, because people are looking at you and you are going to become a figure that people can look up to at some point in time. And so some people don't like her image, and you know, it is what it is. Everybody's not gonna like everybody's image. Some people don't like LeBron James' image, and that's fine. And that's fine. That's cool. You know, the nails, you know, I don't care for it either. The hair, all that stuff is extra to me, but does it really matter if she's winning? No, it won't. In all honesty, and that's really what I watch it for. I don't care about the nails and stuff. I really could care less. I just want to know, are you winning? Are you putting your head down? Are you grinding? Are you making the most of the opportunities that you have in order to become the person, the racer, the runner that you can become? And are you not wasting the talent that you have been gifted from God? Are you doing all the things that you need to do? And so we're going to break this down just really quickly. I'm not going to hold you guys that long today. But if you look at this situation, one, when she first came out on the scene, the first race that she had, she was blown up. Like, people were talking about her all the time, and she was making headlines left and right until that one humbling moment that we all saw. And so, you know, going from that and then having situations with the weed and having that situation where, you know, things going back and forth. They were saying she was having some family problems at home. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here speculating that like I do know, because I don't. But at the end of the day, she took all of that and she was able to transform it into a dub, which I think we all can applaud. Just take, you know, what you personally think about her aside. Is she winning or is she not winning? And when you win, I will tell you like this. When you win, you can talk your shit. All right? You can. Because you're backing up what you're talking about. And she didn't say a whole lot when she walked past those guys. I mean, she just said, no, thank you. I feel like this shouldn't even be a, you know, discussion. And it's interesting how people always see black and white all the time. I don't think that, you know, it's a situation where you even have to bring up that. She said, no, thank you. No, thank you. Gave one interview, walked on and continued about her business. It was just that easy. And you may not be the biggest fan of her, but you have to say that she handled that pretty good, you know, especially from what, you know, what we've seen from her in the past. So, you know, giving people credit where credit is due is what I like to do, to be honest with you. And I think there's nothing wrong with, you know, criticizing somebody when it's time, as she needed it. Okay. She needed it. And she just needed to be humbled and get back in the lab and realize that she has a lot of talent that should not be wasted. And I feel like that's exactly what she did. She stuck her head down and grinded and got exactly what, you know, she'd been looking for. She started out in the race and she came back and, you know, not having a great start. I don't know if she's been having great starts in a lot of her races, but at this point, it really doesn't matter. She was able to come back and win. But I say that to say this, though. If she can get that takeoff down, she could be one of the best. And so we will see, you know, once all the other things start to roll around. But, you know, I just wanted to make this video to say props to her, because I was one who was very disappointed. Not upset, but just extremely disappointed in her with her initial start, in terms of like how she came out the gate, and I was looking for her to do great things, and then I was totally let down by the antics. You know, it's one thing to talk noise, but like I always say, if you're gonna talk it, you got to be able to walk it. And when they do, it makes the sport just that much better. I have no problem with people going back and forth. I have no problem with it. I think all sports needs villains. If you want to call her a villain, I don't necessarily see her that way, but some people do. So either way, I think it's something to be said to, you know, put down your head and grind up. So anyways, that's my thoughts and opinions on it. Like I said, I'm not going to hold y'all that long. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you think.